Hello. Today I wanted to talk about when you are in the transition from your old values and the old things you find dear and important into the new and true things you find important and are aligned to, and how sometimes you can feel yourself kind of teetering that line. So, for example, my therapist and I were talking about how Um, as a younger person, as a child, I took school very seriously, and like academic intelligence was the way I felt important or made order in my life, and it was very important for me to take school very seriously. And as I grow up and um, kind of step into more of who I truly am and my true values and what I truly align with, I realize that school is not as it's not going to be as important for my path and as important as I once deemed it, if that makes sense. Like it was the end all be all. And now I realize that, there are kind of things that are above that in the list, like things like passion and fulfillment and what's going to make me happy and how can I help more people. And so obviously education is going to be a tool that I can use to help me with those things, but it's not going to make or break me. It's not the most important thing in my life. And so even though I realize that and I'm on that path, there's still going to be those thoughts like, "Oh my goodness, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to go to school and it has to be my first priority and it has to and I have to get this and I have to get that or I'm not going to be important or I'm not going to be successful and obviously, for me and my life path, it's not going to be the number one like most important thing that I do, but I still have those like, what am I doing? I need to focus on school and da 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 da. And I'm still in school, but um it doesn't hold the amount of importance for me that it did like 2 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like so with that being said, you are gonna have those thoughts and those like, am I making a mistake? Am I sure this is right? Like another example might be a change in careers, right? Like maybe you grew up, I'm gonna go to law school. This is important to me. I'm a lawyer. I'm gonna be a lawyer. Like that's how I'm gonna be successful, and it's how I'm going to be, you know, um, important in society and blah 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 blah. But in reality, the more that you sit with your truth and what's aligned with you, you realize that you love painting and you love art, and that's what's going to make you happy and fulfilled in all these things. And you can still have a very successful career, but you would also be happier with it. Um, but there's still that, what am I doing? I should go to law school. Society says I should go to law school. My parents say I should go to law school. Everyone says I should go to law school, but it doesn't necessarily align with your soul and what your soul wants. So, um, I guess I say this to say there are going to be those thoughts of like, is this a mistake? Am I doing the right thing? But as long as you can come back to center and come back to your intuition and what you know is right, not what you think is right, not what sounds good, not what society would think is right, but like what makes you happiest, what would make you most fulfilled. Um so yeah, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.